Hello everybody, I'm Pete Wells and I'm being interviewed for the Tools Down YouTube channel. I'm the principal of the Pakenham campus of Chairo Christian School. Here's an aerial photo of the campus where we have nearly 800 students from Kinder to Year 12, including VCE and VCAL. My role's changed heaps this year. Sometimes I feel more like a crisis manager than a principal, and all that energy that goes into things like compliance and safety and risk management, from temperature testing to mask wearing to restructuring school and going remote. It'll be good when we can give some attention back to learning. So leadership is all about influencing the future, and that really comes down to communicating well. And the challenge this year has been that I've got over 120 staff at Pakenham, and a lot of them I haven't even seen face to face for months. So to keep that communication up, I guess we're all getting a lot better at technology. Oh, there's been a few disappointments. We had some multi-million-dollar projects ahead of us this year, and unfortunately they've had to be delayed. But the priority has become keeping people safe, keeping people employed, and keeping people enrolled. Probably the most challenging thing is when you get criticised. And I think in leadership, in challenging times, sometimes there's no solution that's going to suit everyone and make everyone happy. So you just have to take the best advice you can and try to act in the best interest of the community and the safety and the continued learning of our children, and trust God that you're doing the right thing, even if that doesn't make everyone happy. I think it's really important to keep some perspective here. A lot of the world has had this much harder than we have, and we have a lot to be thankful for. But one important coping mechanism for anyone, anywhere in the world, is to stay connected. And I've been really privileged to be connected throughout with colleagues and friends and family. And I think we should all be mindful of those people in our community who are perhaps a little bit more lonely or isolated during this time, and make that call, reach out. Maintain that relationship even when you can't see people day to day. I'm really inspired by those people who can adapt to changes and challenges with a real can-do spirit. And I've just seen so many teachers and students and people who've thought, well, we've got to find a new way to do this. And they just have the enthusiasm and the commitment, and they have a go and they adapt, and that's really inspiring. And I've also just been recently reading a story about Paul the Apostle and how he adapted to all sorts of things. I talk about adaptation. That guy had to deal with all kinds of hardships. He was shipwrecked and flogged and imprisoned and starved, and he went through all sorts of hardships, and he also had to adapt to all these different cultures that he travelled through in the first century world. But through all of that, he just kept this heart desire to do the work that God wanted him to do, and I find that really inspiring. I love spending time with my family, and I love getting outdoors, and I'm really pleased in regional Victoria that we're still allowed to do that. I'll tell you what a highlight is. We got this puppy from Clinton's family, and this is Millie, and she's been heaps of fun, and I think kept my family sane during lockdown.